And now you have this full circle moment of what the AG accused and charged the president, Donald Trump, of. Now she is being indicted by a grand jury, or at least we're seeing subpoenas issued by a grand jury now on the very same charges.
And how does it feel to know that you will be in prison for mortgage fraud?
And we are back, and we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us. And of course, you know this video is brought to you in partnership with Augusta Precious Metals. If you have an IRA or retirement of $50,000 to $100,000 or more, and particularly if you're nearing retirement age, y'all consider gold to protect your investment. You know the stock market's going up and down. Inflation's crazy. We don't know what's going on. Go down to the link in the description, Paralegold. Yeah, y'all, I just got a new domain. Make it easier for y'all to remember. Paralegold, paralegold.com, or call 844-651-8334. 844-651-8334 to get the free information, guys. Come on. Now, y'all, your girl, Leticia James, you already know she's being investigated by the FBI. You already know that she's maybe in a little bit to a whole lot of trouble. And now it looks like subpoenas are going out, y'all. That means that a grand jury is on the way, most likely. Grand jury is what you need in a federal criminal case in order to take somebody to trial. The grand jury must come out and say, the grand jury must come back and find grounds that this person go to trial. Y'all, this is moving forward. Like, this is real. This is not something that's just off in what if land. If we're talking about grand jury, we're talking about subpoenas, you're gonna see Leticia James most likely in a courtroom on trial sometime probably in 2025, early 2026.
Federal prosecutors have officially opened a criminal investigation into New York Attorney General Tish James. At a media event in Albany yesterday, U.S. Attorney John Sarcone wouldn't comment.
I only know what I read in the paper or what's been reported in the media. So whatever's been reported in the media, that's all I know.
I believe there was a statement from your office that sort of confirms that it was spoken.
I heard about the statement, and I called the reporter and told them that I'm not going to say you misquoted, but what was meant by that statement was whatever is reported in the media is all that my office is aware of.
Doubt. The New York Post claims the initial request for an investigation that was sent last month specifically referred to Sarcone's office. But again, you heard him there claiming that he only knows what has been already reported in the media. Congresswoman Elise Stefanik responding to the investigation, commending the FBI's decision to look into claims of mortgage fraud. She went on to call the AG hypocritical, arguing that her case is similar to the civil fraud case that she launched against President Trump and his company in New York. That case claims the president's company committed business fraud in the Empire State.
So you can see as of right now, not a whole lot of details coming out. Officials are trying to keep this, though they are signaling to not only Leticia James, but to the entire country that, yeah, she's in hot water. They're trying to keep the details of it close to the vest. But as you saw from the Newsmax reporter, as he let out and as other people have been saying, subpoenas are going out. A grand jury is soon to come, not long thereafter. So your girl Tish, y'all, she is, again, it looks like she's in a lot of trouble.
At Lana Austin, thank you for joining us live there. We do appreciate that. I want to bring in now Amy Robbins. She is here with us on the set. She is the host of the Amy Robbins Show. Amy, good to see you on set. How are you?
Great to see you guys too. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we've covered the civil Trump suit, the trial that went on forever. There were so many, by the way, to keep tally of all the lawfare that we've seen. And now you have this full circle moment of what the AG accused and charged the president, Donald Trump, of. Now she is being indicted by a grand jury, or at least we're seeing subpoenas issued by a grand jury now on the very same charges.
Now you may have seen this at a recent town hall or kind of open forum where Leticia James was speaking. Somebody actually went up to her and said, how does she feel knowing she'll be in jail soon? Y'all, do you think Leticia James is going to jail? Like, so many people constantly say, throw her away, throw her in jail, lock her up, throw away the key. Y'all, this is probably the closest that we've seen yet to any of the public figures who might actually go to prison, right? We saw the New Jersey mayor get temporarily locked up yesterday, but that was kind of a detention. But Leticia James is probably the closest we've seen as of right now to actually somebody who may go to prison.
The health care program was eliminated. And I want all of you to know there's this notion that it was restored, and it was, but it's only temporary. And that's why we have to continue to do our work. Those heroes went into those buildings when others were running out. And we owe them a debt of gratitude. We owe them a debt of gratitude. Because each and every day, individuals are being diagnosed with cancer as a result of 9/11. And we made a promise to them to never forget. Tom, you got me fired up. I was trying to be cool tonight. And we will not stop until all of those programs, the 9/11 Health Fund, Head Start, lead poisoning, reproductive rights, veterans programs, Meals on Wheels, all of those programs that you rely upon are restored and are not on a temporary basis. We will not stop. Anybody else? Okay.
My question is for Tush James. Will you apologize to President Trump for wasting millions of dollars and the state of New York for a witch trial? And how does it feel to know that you will be in prison for mortgage fraud?
Thank you for coming. We want to thank him for coming. We respect all opinions. Everybody knows those allegations are baseless. They're discredited. And so we want to thank him. Our next speaker.
And of course, a lot of people are calling out the seeming hypocrisy of Leticia James going so adamantly against Donald Trump for the exact same type of crime that she is now under investigation for and potentially facing a grand jury for, and maybe even a trial, y'all. I mean, people are saying, how is it that you went after him for the same thing you were doing? Okay, I'm not saying she was doing that, but that's what people are saying.
What are the odds of that?
It's just irony all around, and I can't help but laugh at where we find ourselves now, because you're sitting here saying this is somebody who ran in 2018 on making promises that she was going to take down Donald Trump. And I don't know if these people just continue to think that they are above the law and that what they do is just never going to get found out. But this should be a really big wake-up call to any other Democrats who have some skeletons in their closet that someone's coming from you, and it's going to be found out.
So y'all, I'd like to know what you think. I guess the thing is this. So many people have said, yeah, nothing never happens. People never go to jail. They're all talk. Y'all, the investigation is going forward. Subpoenas are going out. A grand jury is either in the works, or who knows if there already is a grand jury. It looks like this thing is moving forward. Now, will she go to prison or not? Only time will tell, right? But will she go to trial? Will she be indicted and potentially have to go to trial? It's looking more and more like she will be indicted, y'all. And of course, if she's indicted, then at that point, maybe there's a plea deal, maybe there's a trial. Who knows at that point? But this looks real. This looks like it has legs, and this looks like it will be going forward. But I'd like to know what you think. Do you think that Leticia James will actually be going to trial or will be indicted? Let me know down in the comments, y'all. But before you do, of course, you know I'm going to ask you to share this video out. Please hit the share button. Put in somebody's email, text message, Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, all of their social mediums. Put them all in and send the video out for me, please. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Y'all, you know what my outro is going to be. Go down, hit that link, paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com. get your free gold report. Y'all, I bought a domain just so I can make it easy for you to get to, okay? Go get your report. Talk to my people at Augusta Precious Metals. Of course, I want to thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. I'll see you back in the next one.